Audi's EV sales in China have been so bad that the competition is outselling them by 8 to 1. 8 to 1. And I think there's a lot of awareness now, guys, that when you buy an Audi car in China, it's made not by Audi. It's using technology from Zeekr Motors. It uses software for another Chinese car company. The motors are their LM motors, Zeekr division. An Audi is no longer even an Audi. Historically, Audi has made more money selling cars in China than anywhere else, but that has now changed. In fact, the Audi brand used to be perceived as being very premium, and in China, premium brands matter. I mean, customers were willing to pay so much more money for an Audi versus, other cars, other brands. And so putting the Audi badge on a car would help to sell that vehicle. Well, now Audi has lost so much credibility in China that is having to remove the logos from its cars in order to they're hoping this will stop their sales collapse, sales decline in Europe. They're hoping if they remove the badge that they'll be able to sell them rather than have them sit in dealerships and collect dust. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. It's great to see you guys. This is a story that's been reported by actually numerous different media outlets. So I'm essentially just the messenger here. Now, a lot of the media are trying to put it as though they're trying to say it in a nice way, but it's very obvious and very clear what has been happening here. That is the decline of legacy automakers. Audi are removing the 4-ring Audi logo on new China EVs. And that's the way you know it's an Audi. Like, it's very, very hard to tell with a lot of new modern cars what car it is. And if it doesn't have a logo, doesn't have a badge, you don't know what it is. So Audi thinks being anonymous is better than the Audi brand. That's that's a major concern, guys. If this isn't the significant decline of Audi, and well, not just Audi, but hey, guys, here's another article, right? It says, automotive news. German automakers they are feeling very negative on the EV shift, the China slump, and essentially these German automakers are saying that they're in trouble. The German automotive industry is struggling with warning demand for EVs after spending billions to ramp up the technology. Here's the thing. That's what they've done, right? They've spent billions to ramp up their technology. But tell me who in China thinks that an Audi electric car actually has new technology. Now, they actually do. So the brand new Audi Q6 that just came out, it's pretty impressive. Q6 e-tron. But I can almost assure you, you're not going to see people in China say that or believe that. They're going to say, yeah, that's great, but does it have the charging speed of like a Zeekr 001 or a 009? Can it charge at 560 kilowatt? No, it can't. The range is good, 600 kilometers, but does it have the range of some other models from other manufacturers? No. Is it expensive? Yes. Why are we paying for that? Why are we buying an Audi? What about the software? How good is the software? Who does the software for them? Caridad, right? Caridad, whatever you pronounce it. How good's the software in the Volkswagen Group EVs, including Audi? It's it's shithouse. Sorry, I'm just the messenger here. You guys have seen this reported by many different media publications. What has the Volkswagen Group had to do to improve their software? They purchased a Chinese software company for $2 billion. But not even that. They were like, well, this is not enough. Let's buy a percentage of XPeng. Who has the best self-driving technology software? Who has the best, basically, the software of any Chinese automaker? It's XPeng, right? So the Volkswagen Group come and buy a percentage of XPeng. And then they're working on new EVs together. They're working on software together. That's a big problem, though. That's a big problem with the Volkswagen Group. Very big problem for Audi. This will mean if future Audi vehicles have this software manufactured in China or designed in China, it will be illegal in the United States. We've just heard that. The United States government, both sides of the aisle, Democrats and Republicans, are going to ban Chinese software. Now, the Volkswagen Group, they're going to invest billions of dollars into this software they already have, and it will be illegal to use it in the United States. The second biggest car market in the world, and now the biggest for Audi, is America. So now Audi has this dual problem. EV sales are collapsing in China. The software they use in their cars will be illegal to use in the United States. They have to remove the badges from their cars because their brand credibility has fallen through the floor. What are they going to do? This is a serious crisis here. Audi's new battery electric cars developed in China for the Chinese market will not use the Audi badges. The decision is due to brand image consideration. That's a direct quote. That's a direct quote from Audi. Brand image consideration. We're removing the brand. I can't believe this. I mean, I'm shocked by this. I mean, hey, at least they're being real, right? So it also reflects the use of automotive architecture co-developed with Chinese partner SAIC or SAIC and an increased reliance on local suppliers and technologies. Now, Audi is saying, well, you know what? It's not even an Audi. It's a SAIC. And it is. The platform. Who makes the platform in these new Audi vehicles, in these new Audi EVs? SAIC Motors. Chinese government-owned company. So who is Audi now? What do you buy when you get an Audi? You buy a SAIC motor. Why not just buy an LM Motors vehicle from SAIC Motors? LM makes some really nice cars. Why would you buy an Audi if you get an LM? Yeah. Anyway, this is pretty shocking to me. A concept car for the series will be unveiled apparently in November when Audi will explain the series' brand story. The brand story, like, well, they're going to just create some new brand story for Audi. It's a mishmash. You've got to call it the brand story of the mishmash car. It's a bit Audi, it's a bit Xpeng software, it's a bit this carryout software, it's a bit of software from this new software company we have in China. It's got a SAIC Motors platform. It's got an Audi badge on the front. No, hang on a minute. No, we've removed the Audi badges. So I don't know. What are they going to call this car? A Saudi? Like, you know, Audi, S for SAIC Motors on the front. Anyway, yeah. Guys, Audi sold less than 10,000 EVs in China in the first 6 months of 2024. Less than 10,000 in the first 6 months. 50% of all car sales in China now are electric. 50%. By contrast, Chinese premium EV brands, NIO and Zeekr, sold 8 times more each. 8 times more. 8 times. I mean, yeah, this is basically the end for Audi. Audi's new EV series will use a CATL battery, CATL architecture, CATL software. Yeah. And apparently the ADAS system will be from Chinese technology startup Momenta. What about this as an Audi? Nothing, right? So the electrical architecture of Audi's EVs will use IM Motors, the purple series from IM Motors, the electrical architecture, including the motors and everything else that goes into their vehicles. Guys, I don't see how this car has any Audi. Maybe it's got Audi seats in it. Like, what does that even mean anyway? Audi seats, maybe it's got like an Audi interior. So maybe they could call this, change the brand to Audi Interiors, right? You want a sexy interior, you can get an Audi. Guys, to be fair, Audi do make some very, very nice interiors.